Hey, welcome channel. I hope you're doing well. My name is Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we're going to be looking at your energy for today. So let's get into it. I hope things are moving well for you. The energy's been a little back and forth, a little push and pull. When I am recording this, just as a, side note first, these are always timeless readings. Whenever you find it, as long as the messages resonate, then definitely take what's yours. When I'm recording this, however, we just had a new moon in Leo, and Mercury goes retrograde today. We also have Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto in retrograde as well. Retrogrades really bring up things that we're not seeing, that we're not dealing with, or that need to be addressed. It helps us work on situations, issues with people, places, and things with a little bit more refinement, hopefully. That's the ideal, right? Being able to find balance and common ground. But if we're not able to, it's about being able to recognize that as well. We are in a time where there's a lot reshuffling, there's a lot changing and transitioning. Some of it we're really excited for, and some of it's just very uncomfortable. And Spirit is asking us to find ways to honor ourselves first and foremost. There is heavy emphasis on self, who we are, how we treat ourselves, what we believe we can have, what we believe we can deserve, what we believe we deserve, and then how that plays out in our relationships, what becomes our default patterns, habits, etc., that prevent us from connecting with that self-empowerment. Relationships are beautiful and amazing when we are operating from that space of empowerment. It honors and respects each individual and really helps both parties be the best version of who they are, and therefore draw in really beautiful and fulfilling things for their life. Can you tell Mercury's in retrograde? I keep tripping over my words, so bear with me today. All right, we'll start with this energy cleansing, set the tone, set the vibe. It's also a really good time to set your own intention if you would like to receive specific messages or have questions answered from Spirit. Definitely bring those now and be open to receive. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for the highest and best. Any fear, doubt, insecurity, lack of worth, lack of value, anything that's blocking us from seeing, understanding, receiving messages, guidance, direction clearly. Remove anger, frustration, impatience. Help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective today. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love. Okay, so the nice thing about being in Leo season, having this new moon in Leo, is that there is right now currently like a lot of support in the astrology. Yeah, like I said, there are some things that are happening that feel a little bit annoying or uncomfortable that we have to contend with. They aren't necessarily the major players of what's going on for us right now, but we can feel the resistance. It's the resistance, the tension around compassion and worth. Having compassion for ourselves. Maybe you're being a little too hard on yourself right now. It's a struggle to find compassion or compassion for another, right? What we believe other people deserve as well. It's not easy to find humility, especially when we feel like someone has done us wrong. And there is this desire right now to push forward. In a good way, I feel, like this is a lot about our own self-empowerment, like I was saying in the very beginning. But we just have to make sure to temper that force. A lot of times Leo energy wants to push, push, push. That's the nature of fire. I love that, surrender. But at the same time, we do have to know when surrender, right? Surrender is the counterpart to action. It is the counterbalance of manifestation. We have to know when to put in the work, when to put in the energy, and when to take a step back. Spirit is preparing us for something, and I do feel like this is a little bit major. It's as a whole, right? It's not just one thing or another. I feel like this thing that's coming in is going to be touching all aspects of your life. I feel like you're getting clarity, guidance, understanding on the past, on what has happened. It is building your strength for the future. There is something that Spirit has been asking us to be a little strong, like not stronger, braver, braver around, more courageous, not backing down is what I'm hearing. It is going to come in the form of a tough decision. And this is part of what I was talking about, of what I'm sensing coming in. I think you can even see it on the other videos, all the other readings on YouTube. There is this energy of things shifting and changing really quickly. Right now, we have all harmonious aspects to Pluto, specifically Neptune, which Neptune gives us like the heads up. It's that intuitive heads up as to what's coming in for us. So we can sense that change. We just don't like it. I mean, the places that our ego is not loving what's happening. Oh, I love this. Knight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. New offer coming in. I'm hearing for some of you, if you're looking for it, this is definitely connected to love. Oh, I found a new card. Let's see what that is. Ooh, oh, okay. This must have been from yesterday. Cultivate. Okay, so this was the message yesterday for our new moon reading. And it is the principle of what I've been talking about today, right? Of cultivating, building that strong foundation, finding your bravery, especially around what you desire. Yeah, this is 100% new opportunities coming in. I feel like you've done the work to get to this point, and now Spirit's really just asking you to allow everything to drop into your lap. Not to oversell it, but it does have this energy of synchronicity, right place, right time, and being given something that, again, has been showing itself as really beautiful, really fortunate, very abundant. We're getting too stuck in our feelings. And I think that there is this call to try not to be so in our head, try not to be so decided about what something is, even if it is from the past, even if it does have some challenging aspects around it. I hear there needs to be a little bit readjustment in the perspective. Finding ways to be a little bit more present with what you love, with what you desire, with those fulfillments, right? We can pursue in life, make plans, our desires, our manifestations, etc. But we want to make sure that we're enjoying the process, right? That we're not just like lost in the world of the future or of the past. So I'm seeing new opportunities 100%. I think this is going to be a little bit of a shock. I feel like I'm hearing for some of us, this is I feel like this is a little bit of past energy. I'm not going to lie. Let's look into this a little bit more, because someone's coming in with a message. Someone has something to tell you, High Priestess. This is something that you've been intuiting that is going to come in. You are going to get this. I feel like you've been second guessing yourself a lot because it hasn't manifested it quite yet. But you're also, you've also been picking up the signs, the signals, etc. Emperor energy is Aries. Someone who likes to have their things in order. Someone who likes to have the control, who likes to have the structure. I feel like they are attached to this message, to this communication. Well, and that's the thing. I'm seeing a couple different things come in, right? 8 of Wands is not only the energy of messages, but speed and abundance as well. So there's a lot of different options on the table. Justice energy. How is this playing out for us? Okay. Someone's trying to contemplate as to whether they're going to start more drama. There's something that someone is doing. Yeah. Okay. 9 of Cups. There's something that someone is doing that, like, yeah, there's a lot of ulterior motivations with this Emperor energy. So I feel like this is someone or a situation that you have been dealing with for quite some time. They are watching. They're watching your every move. They're calculating. They're trying to figure out what the next best steps are. And it's kind of like they're fighting within themselves. I feel like they're fighting between, do they cause more drama? Do they cause more chaos? Or do they actually approach you with an offer? They want to connect with you. They want to collaborate. I don't know. Like, they want something from you is what I'm feeling. I can't really sense out what it is, whether it's a relationship, whether this is collaboration, connection, but they're not sold on it. There's something about it that's keeping them very hesitant. They don't trust you. They don't trust themselves. And so they keep waiting. This is someone who's lingering in the background. We've been seeing this energy a lot. They're lingering in the background. They're waiting for more to unfold. They're waiting to see you a little bit clearer. Even though I feel like they've had ample time to know and understand who you are, I feel like they're struggling to admit it to themselves. Yeah, because I feel like there's this resistance. They're very, very, very stuck in their ways. They like things to be a certain way. And giving you any sort of credit, empathy, compassion, how we saw at the very beginning, is not in their wheelhouse. They just don't really know how to do it. They don't really care to do it. They're trying to build something within their life in order to feel more confident to come your way. It could be attached to money, finance, business. They want to be a little bit more settled. But meanwhile, you have this other opportunity coming in. And this feels like love. I mean, and again, it doesn't have to be a love relationship for you if you are happily matched or happily single. But this has, it could be friend, it could be community, a new opportunity, a new job opportunity, especially one that feels like it's replacing this Emperor energy. This is someone who comes in and appreciates you for you, wants to connect with you, wants to work together, is more willing to approach things with love, tenderness, compassion. It gives you the opportunity to not have to be so on top of everything. I think this bravery is important. I mean, I'm hearing this is like actually the other person's energy, because they are a little bit afraid of like what it actually means to approach you. I'm going to pull some cards on this. But when this finally does come in, it feels, like I said, like very, very heart honoring. It feels like you can take a little bit of a break as well. For others of you, this could just be someone who's fighting between the two options, right? Someone who's like, hey, do I, like we saw with that Nine of Cups, do I come in? Do I offer this? Or is it better to stay in the background and to wait? I'm seeing that there is something coming in that's going to allow you to not, like I said, just have a little bit more peace and calm, or rest and surrender. Either way, there is messages coming in with this Judgment. It is going to be a wake-up call for everyone involved. Messages, information coming in that are clearing the air, clearing up a situation about what it actually means to work together, different people's opinions at play. I feel like this new offer is giving you the stability or the strength to approach this situation. Yeah. It's allowing you to completely disconnect. So whatever like toxic environments, toxic people you've been finding yourself in right now, I feel like a lot of that is starting to get cleared out, especially during this Mercury retrograde. Pluto officially goes direct in October, so we only have a few more months, right? We only have a few more months where we have to kind of unknot. I'm saying that, unknot, like the messiness that is in our life that's been created, the messy people, the messy situations. We have to make our peace with it, you know, before October comes, because if we don't, it's going to make it really hard to continue to like iron out that karma. I mean, I do believe that we can do that at any time, but karma does work in cycles, right? So if we're not paying attention, if we're not learning the dynamics or seeing them clearly, then it becomes really difficult to get out of those cycles. We get looped back in. Sorry, I was lost in another world. I was lost because I'm reading this play and sacred sexuality. So definitely, again, confirmation on this new offer that feels very sensual, very creative. It allows you to connect with this new part of yourself, or an aspect that's been hidden for quite some time. You're ready to bring this to the forefront. You're ready for people to see. We're getting compassion, double confirmation. So I do feel like Spirit is calling us to another level of compassion, especially around those emperor style people or situations where there is fear, there is anxiety, there is resistance or stubbornness, however that's playing out for you. We don't have to invest our energy into something or someone that does not want to work with us, point blank. And we need to have the wisdom to know when to make changes and adjust, because there are new opportunities coming in, right? We're seeing this all across the board, and it is going to require some amount of bravery to put yourself out there again, to trust and believe in this person or in this opportunity, in this situation, especially because the Emperor energy is very rigid. It's very difficult. It's very rigid. It's very controlling. It doesn't always have to be a bad thing, but usually, you know, he's a little too intense. He's too intense for playtime. All right. I hope this this reading helped. I hope you found messages here. Thank you so much for your time and energy always, especially if you made it this far in the video. It blesses my heart. Definitely drop comments that below if it resonated. I'd love to hear, or if you just want to connect, share a little love, support. I would love to connect with you. Have a fabulous day. Lots of love. All the blessings.